Oh, thank you, shell, but not thank you, banana.
オールザマンツフィードロガスプフィードラハイプフィードラハグ
Audio check. I'm still putting on arnica and stuff, but how is everybody doing? Sorry I'm a bit late. The information I was given on how long Minecraft Live would be was incorrect. That's alright. What's everybody think of the Minecraft Live? Anything you're excited about? Anything you're looking forward to using in future updates? Anything you're scared shitless of? Anything we need to be vocal about so they fix? You're right, Tim. There were bugs. Well, I mean, the title is Minecraft Live, so if they came in and didn't expect spoilers, then I don't know what to say. I really like the tadpoles, even though they're like the least, like there's not really much to them. I just like tadpoles in real life. Oh no, Athena! So you missed all the stuff about 119? And all the stuff about... Nah, no, mostly 119. I put some perfume on. Well, Athena, do you want to be spoiled? Although I guess there's a bunch of news articles out already probably that tell you everything that's in the update. Do I want this one? Sure. But let's just put on a little bit. Oh wait, I don't know, I regret that choice. I'm gonna layer something else on top. That's a bit better. Hello, Weatherman, Ollie, Upgraded, Dave, Tim. Thank you, Upgraded / Super Bubble, for the resub gift subscription thingy. Legmoof, Steph, Heyoso. Upgraded. I don't remember if I said upgraded. Super Bubble. Dave, Athena. McBrain. Well, a lot of press probably got an early access thing, much like I did and many other content creators. I've known what 119 was going to have for like a week. That was the redacted. Whenever I said that I did something redacted, that was me redacting the fact that I was in one of the calls talking about the Minecraft Live event. So, and I know just before our call there was a call with the press, so they already had like a PDF, they already had like an in-person voice call thing and stuff. Yeah, and some of the stuff that I know they didn't talk about, and I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to talk about the things that I know, but I'm trying to think of the things that I know that they didn't talk about. I'm trying to like go back over my brain memory. Hey, Nisa. Like there was a few things in the event that they showed that I didn't know. I think this year there was less things that they showed that we hadn't seen. last year there was a lot more stuff that we hadn't seen that they showed in the event. Oh, my hands are so cold and my window's closed. I don't know what's going on here. Super Bubble, thank you for the gifts up to Weatherman. Super Bubble, thank you for the gifts up to Nisa. I was too shy to hop. What? What? Let me see. If I open up like a... Let me find an article about the event and then I can see what is publicly known. Oh no, I already cleared that. No. No. Oh, maybe it's just going to be on the Minecraft page. Let me see. They're usually... Like, they would schedule that shit ahead, right? Oh. Minecraft is conducting an online survey to understand your opinions of the Minecraft.net website. Maybe? Oh, here we go. Minecraft Live 2021, the recap. What? 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 Oh, this was the first one I watched. Most of the time I just read a bit about it later. Yeah. Yeah, so if you don't want to know secrets, too late, you've already been spoiled, but also I'm going to talk about what they talked about. So, this is your last warning. I guess I could also, let's just go to this and then do a little some of this so we can hang out here for a bit. Hello, Guido. Ah, okay, well, I mean, I can link the article I'm looking at. Yeah, they did show some stuff about the Deep Dark, which isn't going to be in the next update. It's going to be in 119. And the thing that keeps confusing my brain is that 118 is just 117 117 part 2 is being called 118. So sometimes they call it 117 part 2 and sometimes they call it 118. But 117 part 2, also known as 118, is going to be in like a month or two, they said. So they didn't narrow down like the release of that. But they did at least somewhat kind of imply, state outright, the assumption is that it is still going to be at the end of this year. Hello, Nihon. So that's a thing. Yeah, they did show the Deep Dark. They showed like cities. They showed a bunch of like skulk type things. That was all stuff I hadn't seen. So I don't know a lot about that stuff. I only really know what they showed, and even that, like, it was so dark. And it was just really hard to listen to, and also try and listen to Discord. Listening to a Discord call is very difficult. It was super quiet. I don't know why. Probably because it kept, like, my audio settings from PC, maybe? I don't know. Where I turn everybody, like, to halfway or whatever. But yeah, there's like a darkness debuff, there's like skulk sensors, was like a shrieker, and that somehow like spawns the warden. And there's some kind of thing with killing mobs near a certain type of block, and it like generates more of the skulk type blocks. So there's going to be like a renewable way to get that stuff, which is good. Do they have it in this article? Oh, yeah, this article does not thoroughly go into everything. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I had the stream on my tablet. The song is like too loud. I had the stream on my tablet, but I had it on like the second lowest volume so that it wouldn't get picked up by my phone. And then I had Discord on my phone, but I was holding my phone the whole time up to my ear because I couldn't hear it, so my wrists are literally on fire. Skulk Catalyst, yeah, that was the thing. Skulk Catalyst. But then basically the rest of it, because they called it the Wild Update. So 119 is called the Wild Update, and from what I can see, it's primarily stuff that they promised in a previous biome vote, plus maybe making birch forests prettier. No, just wild, no S. Wild. So they're just adding, it's not both biome votes, just one of them. Where's my yay button?
Yay!
Oh, I didn't notice that button does that. Alright. So these songs are just like, maybe I just need to turn down my sound, because I'm having a hard time listening to them. I mean, I don't really think it was being ignored. That's the thing, like, all of these updates that they keep doing, a lot of them have been really big ones, and a lot of them have taken, like, longer than they expected. So you gotta think all this stuff is in the pipeline for literally years. Like, stuff that you would think, you know, like, some people would make a mod and then release it, like, the next day. They're like, hey, we're gonna do this thing, and then, like, it doesn't get released until, like, a year later. But yeah, so they're gonna add mud blocks, mangrove swamp biome, which is gonna have mangrove trees. They're gonna add the boats with chests, tadpoles, and frogs. And then they're also gonna add mud bricks you can make out of the mud blocks. They showed turning dirt into mud with water, so the mud is renewable, and they showed turning the mud into clay by putting it on top of I can never remember the name of the block. Hey, Batman. Dripstone, yeah, dripstone. Something... Oh, and they're also adding fireflies, which isn't highlighted in this article that I just clicked on. And then, yeah, they also mentioned trying to make the biomes have more personality so that each biome is, like, more, like, environmentally, like, thematic and just, like, interesting. So they kind of mentioned specifically the birch forest, making it so, like, the birch trees are taller, making it so that there's, like, flowers and that there's, like, more sun coming through the trees. So maybe the trees are more spread apart. Stuff like that. They didn't say anything about being able to catch fireflies, but I'm assuming we're going to have some way to do that, because the fireflies is how the frogs eat the fireflies, and I think that the fireflies are going to be how you breed frogs. That was one of the questions I asked during the pre-call. Yeah, I was asking about fireflies being able to be captured for a light source, and I was also asking about breeding. They didn't give me really solid answers, but they were, yeah, kind of like, we're looking at it, we're thinking about it, we're seeing how it works. But as far as I understand, frogs will be breedable, like to get more tadpoles, and then you can use the tadpoles to get more frogs. And I did also mention, I was like, so, like, are we ever gonna be able to breed parrots or dolphins? And Agnes was just like, oh, that's a really good question. Haven't really thought about that. If that's something that people want, if that's like a highly requested feature, then we'll definitely think about it. And I'm like, hello? Yeah, I don't know. Polar bears I completely forgot about, but it's like, specifically, dolphins and parrots are the ones that everybody always tries to move because they only spawn in certain locations and they always die on the way or they get themselves killed. Right? So it's like, hello, please. So that was kind of what I was trying to say when we were talking about, like, oh, I don't like this or I don't like that. I mean, obviously, you know, don't want to, like, do, like, a hate campaign or anything. But, like, if we make our views, you know, known, then maybe they'll change things. I don't know. But, yeah, like, they did say, oh, yeah, if it's, fuck you, break time. You know, if it's something that the community wants. And I'm like, but like, the community wants it. Yes, they obviously want it. Why, you know? I'm trying to think of what else they mentioned in the call that they didn't mention during the event. But yeah, so I asked about capturing fireflies or using them as a light source. They didn't have an answer, but I'm assuming, and they did say like it was something that they were talking about, thinking about, looking into, all that kind of stuff. So they've definitely considered it. I don't know what they're doing with it, but added use for poisoned potatoes. Yeah, something I noticed in the trailer too, though, is they only seem to have like one mud block, which is... I'm hoping they at least add like one other block, like a slab or a stair. That'd be nice. There was also, in the... Super Bubble! Thank you for the gift sub to Legamove. Super Bubble just ain't gonna stand for anybody not being a sub right now, apparently. Not that that's pressure. Don't just like speak up if you're a non-sub and be like, give me a gift sub, bitch. I won't stand for that. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So like in the concept art, there was like mushrooms on the... I'm sorry, Super Bubble, that was not peer pressure. Thank you for the gift sub to Patman. And the gifts up to Nihon. I'm sorry, Super Bubble. No! Super Bubble, no! No! Yeah, there was mushrooms on the sides of the birch trees. I don't know if they're gonna add that, but that would be really cool if they did. Like when we asked them questions about the pictures, basically they're like, these are just concept art, we're not promising everything in the pictures, but then they like post them everywhere and it's like, hello, everyone's gonna be like, so are we getting those mushrooms? Are we getting those, you know, like... I'm kind of bummed that the vines on the mangrove don't seem to be a new kind of green vine. It'd be nice if we had a different like texture green vine. But oh, another thing they did have was lily pads with flowers in the pictures. And they didn't rule it out when we asked about that. So lily pads with flowers might be a thing. They didn't confirm it. I will have more liquids. Oh, I also walked like 3 miles today. Fedriflex! Raise your Fedriflexes. I'm trying to think of what else was in the call. Let me look. I have secret information, so let me see if there's anything. Anything that I know that they haven't mentioned that I'm allowed to say. Why you do this? Alright, fine, whatever. Oh yeah, like the seed parody. There's also going to be seed parody for... mostly parody for seed... mostly seed parody for Bedrock and Java, so you can use, like, so when people are like, oh, here's a cool seed, you don't have to worry, like, is that a seed for Bedrock or Java? Like, it's actually gonna work for both, pretty much. It's not 100%, but, like, that's a thing. Seed parody! Seed birds! Oh my god, I took pictures of so many birds today on my walk. I'll talk about that later. I don't know when the seed parody is coming, if that's in 119 or what. Or if that's sooner than that. Hey, Macfisto. Thank you, Tim. what did they? That was the other thing I'm looking for here. They said that they're adding both of them to the Xbox Game Pass or whatever. I don't know if that was a separate. Super Bubble, I'm sorry. Don't feel pressured now that I said those words. I was joking. They're words. They're bad words, and I said them. And I'm sorry. Thank you for the gift sub to Megfisto. But they mentioned like way at the beginning that basically Xbox Games Pass, if you like pay for that, you'll get access to Bedrock and Java version of Minecraft on PC? Question mark? I wasn't really listening very closely. Oh yeah, and then the frogs, which I know Athena didn't watch this part. The frogs, they start as tadpoles. I don't know if there's gonna be like an egg form of them too. See if Eldara. I don't know if there's gonna be an egg form. I hope so, because that would be the most educational, you know, way to do it. But yeah, like frog spawn. But there's tadpoles, which are adorable and derpy. And then there's 3 different colors of frogs, and each of those are basically like once the tadpole grows up into a frog, it'll depend on what like temperature biome it's in. So if it's in like an icy area, or if it's in like a hot, humid, arid kind of area, it'll turn into a different color frog. I think there was like a orange one and like a yellowy white one, and then like a dark green one. Yeah, eggs would make sense. I mean, yeah, we got turtle eggs, we got chicken eggs. And they want to make things like sort of realistic for educational purposes, so it makes sense to have frog spawn. Yeah, bees are giant, but fireflies are tiny. Fireflies are eensy weensy. Oh, but the frogs stick their tongue out and they eat the fireflies. But yeah, the other thing is that they mentioned that the 3 different frogs are apparently going to have different benefits for players, but they didn't specify what, because apparently they're still working on it. So that's the thing, is they're still working on like the frogs. Like this is all stuff for the update that's not coming out till next year. So there's still time for them to like tweak things. Yeah, we know about that. Oh yeah. So and then the frogs, they also jump on lily pads and big drip leaves. So I'm sure somebody's going to use that for like some kind of mechanics, you know, some kind of mechanisms. And it is the first cold-blooded mob, apparently. And apparently, yeah, the tadpoles are, I guess it's the first mob where the babies aren't just a smaller version of the adults. Yeah, I wonder, I guess the frogs probably don't eat bees. And yeah, the mangrove woods. Oh yeah, the boats with chests. I'm assuming those are going to be 1-seater boats, basically, but with a chest in the back. The mangrove, it had cool question mark. They had like blocks that looked like the transparency of like a leaf block, but it's like little roots from the bottom. So it'll be interesting to see how they, like if they kind of workshop that a bit more and make it look a little bit better. It's alright now. It'll be definitely interesting for like decorative purposes. Oh, and the propagules. Apparently, I learned a new word this week. Propagule is apparently how a mangrove propagates. And it like hangs off of the bottom of the tree. I don't know, I'm assuming they're not going to just fall off in Minecraft, but apparently in real life they like fall off and like float in the water and stuff. I don't know if the propagules have to be planted underwater or not, but in the video they showed the propagule being planted underwater and then growing into a mangrove tree. I know that's how it's always been in like modded, like in Biomes of Plenty and stuff. I feel like in Biomes of Plenty though, wasn't the mangrove like really, really like light white pink wood? They did say they could be planted in either. Yeah, that's the thing. It was hard for me to listen to everything they were saying. when I got the information, they couldn't give us a straight answer. They didn't know. But the wood that they showed us is kind of like a slightly pinker version of jungle wood on the interior, and then like a... Yeah, same. I think the exterior is probably the most similar in texture to jungle, but like different. I don't know how to describe that. And it's not like you can just play with it and like place it against other blocks and see what it looks like. What else? Yeah, the boats with chests. That's pretty cool for like early game stuff. I don't know. Before you get a saddle, you can still use a boat with a chest to move large quantities of things around. Or relatively large quantities of things, not that much. I guess before you get a saddle or before you get a lead, and before you get a horse or a llama or a donkey. Basically, all you need is wood. One of the things I don't know if they mentioned in the live was that they were expecting to make that work with like hoppers. So you could use like a boat with a chest and like boat over a hopper, like I'm assuming at the same level or whatever, like flat on it. And like hopper stuff out of it. Llamas you can put in boats though, I think, even when they're adult, right? But not horses and donkeys. You have to put a horse and a donkey in when they're babies. Trying to think now. I'm pretty sure, was it the llama or was that minecarts? We've done so much like science with animals and minecarts and boats over so many different versions, I can't even remember anymore. Yeah, I think that's all. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. They showed a lot of stuff for dungeons. They showed a lot of like community stuff. I mean, I do have loud water bottle. No, I do have Minecraft open. So we could always test it. Oh, I also don't have sound on here. Yeah. Of course, you would need to tame it first before you could put a chest on it. But yeah, you can take your llama. Hello? As far as I understand, you can't put a... we'll try it right now. I know with horses you can't put an adult in a boat. But I don't know about donkeys. I'm pretty sure you can't. You'd have to put it in as a baby and then let it grow up, and then even then I don't know. It's a whole thing about like... Because I know there's been updates where they do grow up in a boat, and some updates where they don't grow up in a boat. Yeah, so horses and donkeys you can't put in a boat as an adult. You have to put them in a boat as a baby. Come here, you. There you go. But for some reason you can put llamas in there. There's a question is whether or not I can actually tame this llama while it's in the boat or not. Maybe it doesn't work in creative. Also, what is up with my bar? Weird. Love me! Are you just already? No. I don't know if you're tamed or not. I should probably put sound on because it's weird playing with no sound. I'm just in multi-MC on Fedbot because apparently that's when I was working on my Bleeding Hearts build thing, which is what I was going to work on trying to finish today, or at least try touching on and see how we go. I don't know what version the mod packs are going to go, because right now, as far as I understand, there's a lot of mods that still aren't updated past 112. Like 112 is where a lot of mods stopped. But definitely 116 right now certainly has a lot of mods and mod packs. Nope. Yeah, so, but I guess you could, I think you would have to probably break him out of the boat, tame him, put the chest on him, put him in the boat. But even then, the llamas are variable how many blocks of, or how many slots of inventory space they have. And you have to breed them together to get a better amount of slots. So, even with this, I think a boat with a chest is probably simpler. I'll have to see if this guy grows up. Oh no, that's a lot of feet. Hello, Mega Cheese. How's it going? Thank you for the raid. There you go, just so I have like a little bit of sound. Where's my lozenge? I need that in my life right now. What did everybody else think of the live event and stuff? As it is right now for me and like Life in the Woods development, I'm probably still gonna stick with 116 or 116.5 specifically. And as it is currently, like there are already mods to like backport 117 features into 116. So I think the only thing, or the biggest thing that would be missing from 117 currently would be the cave generation and the biome changes. But I would probably be messing with cave generation and biome stuff anyways. Like, there would still be changes. They just wouldn't be the same as Mojang's. You need to move. You're on my face. Also, I did start working on, or I think I figured out good enough at least to start like just how to do like an overlay for like working on Life in the Woods development and stuff. Basically just I found a couple websites I can use in a dark mode that's not going to blind everyone's eyes, and then also like just capturing it and stuff. And excuse me, also I think I made one of these. I made a gimme a sec button, so I can like swap screens or swap, you know, like do like especially if I'm capturing like Chrome, you know, I can like put in passwords and stuff, and then like go back to that. Because right now, I guess I could show you. The other thing I did was this. Yeah, so like for example, right now it's just kind of like this, just to like remove my top bar, so I could just like, you know, be like, oh man, look at this mod that I'm looking on the website, you know, and then I could be like, oh okay, my Minecraft is in the bottom corner because I'm doing the website things. Okay, now I wanna switch back to doing stuff in game, and then oh actually, I'm gonna do this stuff on the website again. Oh wait, actually, I need to put a password in. you know. So these are the kinds of things you have to think ahead about. Is just it's not really fancy. It's just like it's like a relatively easy puzzle game. But you have to do the puzzle before you're live because you don't want to make those kinds of mistakes live. Yeah, I wouldn't even call it production value, but yeah, like just basically planning ahead and going, oh, okay, so this is what Chrome looks like if I capture it, and I don't want to have to like manually resize Minecraft every time I want to like switch between like showing a website and then showing the game, especially if I'm like relaunching the game over and over again. You know. But I think I've got like reasonably okay looking I think I've got Trello, OneNote, Google Sheets, and Todoist that are all like not so bright that they're gonna blind anybody. So I can kind of just see what website works best for me depending on what I'm doing. And then I can also look into other like apps or websites or just like programs depending on what can actually be captured. I discovered that OneNote on the computer can't be captured as a window or a game. The only way to capture it would be to do a screen capture. But the OneNote on the computer as a program has dark mode, but OneNote, the website, doesn't have dark mode. Like, what? What's UWP? Something Windows something? Twice the hydration. I had juice and tea. Oh yeah, I don't know. Windows 10. Yeah, I don't know. All I know is I was like, oh, like I used the desktop version and it has dark mode. And then I tried to capture it and the only way it works is like screen capture, but like apparently doing screen capture in OBS is like really bad, or at least it's like not great. And since I've been having so many issues with OBS and I'm trying to figure out what makes it so twitchy and laggy, it's like I don't want to add anything that's gonna maybe make it laggier. Yeah, it's definitely not just Microsoft, because like for some reason none of the fucking Google websites have a dark mode. There's a lot of stuff like this where it's like the phone app will have a dark mode, but like the website and the desktop app won't, and it's very strange. Like You're welcome, Dave. Oh, one of the other things I did recently, I turned on like a 10-second delay on all my emails. So if I go, oh fuck, I forgot to like add something, or like I forgot to like put a file or something, I can like stop it somehow. I haven't figured out the stopping it part, but I put like a 10-second delay on my emails. OBS doesn't even know it's there. Yeah, it's one of those things, like it would even, there's some times where it would like show the size of the window, but it would just be nothing. It was just invisible. So it's just one of those things. Like I said, I mean, I have other workarounds. I can use the web things and just capture them that way. But even like I was trying to look into like making sure my cookies were deleted and like changing my cookie preferences on certain websites just to make sure they don't try and fucking give me ads that'll dox me. These are the kind of things I have to think about, being like, oh shit, if I go on CurseForge, is it going to be like hot singles in your area? Yeah, but that's the problem, Dave. Like a lot of these websites I'm going to be like logging into like specific things. And unless I want to sit there and log into everything every single time I stream that, you know. And especially if it's something where I'm going to have to open multiple tabs, and then every single tab is going to be like, do you want to accept these cookie preferences? And do you want to like do this? And then do you want to do that? Like, it's a nightmare as far as RSI goes. I also have to look into, because I know when I download jars, Chrome has a thing where it like asks me every single time. Like if I want to save a jar because it's like a scary looking file, and it's like, I don't know, man. I just do that stuff off stream. I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like, yeah. Yeah, when you put a smiley face like that on it, I don't really know how to read that sentence, Mega Cheese. But yes. As far as I tested, it didn't. But, I mean, if I'm, like, super scared about it, I can always test that more. Or, like, swap to the, like, gimme a sec screen. That's why we got that screen. So I can, like, type in passwords or type in things and stuff. That's the thing, too. Like, just trying to make it so that it resizes. It's just such a bitch because it's, like... I don't want to show my bar just because it's not because it shows anything terrible, it's just because it's like you don't need to stare at that the whole time. But then it makes it so that my page is not the right size to like fill the whole screen. But if I resize my window, like anytime I resize my window, it's gonna like change the size of it. I might just play around with like sizer to get it to be the right size, but then that's another one of those things where it's like, okay, so every time I do this, I'm gonna have to open sizer and click on this and click on that and open this and do that. But yeah, what I'm saying is it doesn't feel like I've accomplished a lot towards subathon stuff in the last fucking 3 weeks. But I have been working on things. They're just the kind of things that they're not impressive. It's things like this, trying to like protect my security and make it so that I can stream development of Life in the Woods in a way that doesn't sear your eyeballs. The other thing is also, like I said, there's the Korean snack tasting thing. I put that order in. That's probably not going to ship until like late next week. But it is on the way. This donkey still hasn't grown up. I don't know if it's just because we're in creative or what.
Nice.
Creative's weird, man. I don't understand it. I don't spend a lot of time in it. But yeah, this is my cheaty. This was like basically when I picked the seed. So I have the seed of the server as my creative world where I put together palettes originally and was playing around with like different blocks I could layer to make look interesting. Most of these things I never used. But yeah, this is originally where I was doing the pre-building of my house. It's completely different than what it ended up being, but it's mostly the same. Exclusive to OneNote. Oh, good. Great. I feel like that's everything I do these days. Everything I do is like, oh, I just want to do this one simple thing. And then you find out, oh wait, actually, it's not simple, and everything you want to do is fucked. Have I not been rambling? Well, I guess we rambled and then we did that and then we rambled. Ah! So I guess we could wait longer for that donkey to grow up and see. I'm pretty happy with these. I think the biggest thing I need to do is redesign the stem. And then once I do that, maybe just decide how I want to put these flowers on it, and then I could just go onto the server and build it and take down the giant gross scaffolding I left in the big flower build area.
Nice.
The song title though. Yeah, what did I do today? I didn't really talk about my day because we just jumped right into ranting and rambling about Minecraft. I'm looking forward to it. Once again, it is another update where I'm like, life in the woods though. Because a lot of, like, everything they're updating in these last couple updates is like stuff that I want in Life in the Woods or stuff that I would put in Life in the Woods. Yeah, my OneNote is not well organized and neither is my Todoist. Those are things I need to work on. So far, they've worked really well as a brain dump that I can use across my computer and my tablets and my phone, though. So they're doing their job. I just need to improve the way that I use them. Todoist has been like a fucking lifesaver. I use Todoist to death right now. That's why I was like stupidly productive yesterday, and like, well, that's how the subathon happened, was just all the Todoists basically micromanaging and breaking everything down to baby steps and then scheduling everything. And then even if I'm like, oh shit, I feel like shit today, I don't want to do it all, I just schedule it for another day. It's been very good. But yeah, I do need to, it's on my to-do list to clean up my to-do list and make it better organized. I remember back in the day, what was it, that was that one fucking app that everybody used? God, now I can't remember it. Maybe if I Google like organizational apps, it'll come up. Oh. Wants me to do this survey. Evernote, yeah, it's the one. I had an Evernote, but I don't think I ever used it. I kind of feel like Evernote is okay, at least because it definitely inspired a lot more programs and websites like it. So in that way, it's cool. Yeah, I do pay for Todoist. I now know that I think I could have done the same thing that I'm doing in Google without paying, but it's like they've already got me, so. Yeah. Sure. What was your reason for visiting Minecraft.net today? Yeah. Yeah, I don't use iOS. That's another problem. There's a lot of cool sounding apps that are only iOS. Dun 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 dun. Yep, next. How satisfied? Sorry. Didn't think it would take that long to type that. Yeah, sort of mega cheese, but mostly not. Mostly it takes a really long time. Yeah, I think eventually, but they definitely haven't mentioned any of that stuff yet. What was the other ones? Because it was like, what was the third? Or wait, because there was like 2 previous biome votes, right? Google. And they didn't really talk about updating the swamp. They just like are adding a new swamp. Oh yeah, Badlands. I know that one of them. Yeah, Badlands, Mountains, and Swamp. Oh yeah. Okay. I guess the revitalizing was the mangrove and the frogs and the boat. But that's not really changing the swamp at all? I don't know. No. Yeah, Badlands was tumbleweeds, vultures, flowery cactus. They called it a treasure boat, apparently. Treasure boats, frogs, mangrove trees. Powder snow goats, okay, yeah. So Badlands would be the third one out of that one. What was the other one? Desert was palm trees, meerkats, and oases. Taiga was the one that won with the berries, campfires, and foxes. And then Savannah was the baobab, termites, and ostriches. That's the one I always think of. I completely forgot about the palm trees and meerkats and oases. Yeah, no, I know mega cheese. I'm not worried about that. I'm just saying, like, I'm specifically saying that they haven't mentioned them at all, so I don't know any, like, details or anything about whether or not, like, that was mentioned or anything. But they did say that they would all get added eventually, and they are working on it, so. But yeah, so 2018 was Desert and Savannah. And then 2019 was Badlands. I could see them doing that as like the, maybe not 120, but maybe like 121. Do like all the hot biomes as like an update. Because it would be the Badlands, the Savannah, and the Desert. I feel like they're not going to do like two of them in a row though. I feel like they would do something in the middle for like 120. Like that's just my gut, not like any actual information there. I just feel like they would do something different in between. I'm not doing a very good job of working on my Minecraft thing, but I guess I am talking about Minecraft, which is in the title, so it's fine. Yeah, I'm not sure, like, because they mentioned the zebra trees. The birch tree. They mentioned the birch tree biome, but even that, it was kind of like, I don't know, it's a little strange because they already have like a version of that biome with taller trees. But I guess if they're just making it so that the original biome has taller trees, I wonder if they're gonna change anything about the other version of the biome. The tall tree birch biome is one of my favorite biomes, so I'm not unhappy about it. It'd be cool if they add more mushrooms though. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was in the middle of this Minecraft survey. No, right? Easy. All right. You can play Minecraft on a Fire TV? Alright. Is that information that you can post somewhere, Patman? Or is that just like hearsay? I'd like to know more about this. Or did I just miss that when they said it? No. So they changed the name of the biome before they announced they were changing the biome? Is what you're saying? I hate that they don't actually put all that information in the snapshot notes. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm not a parent. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh my god, this survey is way longer than I thought it would be. I think I have like one... Yeah, I have one more thing. Tim was disappointed he didn't get Skyrim on the fridge. I mean, Tim's too busy playing Skyrim on the computer if he has the health and energy to. I don't think he's too worried about it being on a fridge or not. God, I need to copy and paste that into not Edge, because for some reason it wants to open that in Edge. No, okay, good, it's fine. Oh, there's a way to get free bits right now? Oh, height variant subbiomes have been removed and merged with their default biome variants. Yeah, I know the biggest one was the giant spruce taiga hills. It was completely, like, useless and just a pain in the ass. specifically in Pixelmon, because there was no way to like visually tell the difference. Gravelly mountains plus bamboo jungle hills. Right, I guess so they are just making it so that some of these things they have their own verticality and stuff without having a biome for it. Renamed. Extreme Hills Windswept Hills. Giant Spruce Taiga to Old Growth Spruce Taiga. Giant Tree Taiga, Old Growth Pine Taiga. Gravelly Hills to Windswept Gravelly Hills. Jungle Edge to Sparse Jungle. Lofty Peaks to Jagged Peaks. Shattered Savanna to Windswept Savanna. No Snow-Capped Peaks to Frozen Peaks. Snowy Tundra to Snowy Plains. Yeah, that never made sense either. Stone Shore to Stony Shore. Tall Birch Forest to Old Growth Birch Forest. Wooded Badlands Plateau, Wooded Badlands. And Wooded Mountains to Windswept Forest. Yeah, I don't know why they don't put this information in like the patch notes. Yeah, I don't know, Sam. Mega Cheese was just saying something about getting bits. I don't know what Mega Cheese was talking about. Alright, let's just finish this last question here. It doesn't really, Patman, at least not as far as I know, because most of the mods aren't included in the achievement. The achievement list for that is very short. Twitch RPG runs surveys occasionally. They give you bits in return. What's Twitch RPG? Oh, so not RPG at all. Yeah, that's not that much different. And most of the biomes are still also not in the actual achievement. I feel like the most annoying thing about adventuring time is it just doesn't show you what you're missing. Also, there's a different list for Bedrock, but I don't know what the difference is. What do I like most about Minecraft? Yeah, that's probably good enough. Alright, well, it's almost 8 o'clock. Maybe I should actually do something? I don't know. Oh, the donkey did grow up. But can you tame it in the boat? Is also the other question. Oh yeah, should be able to. So hypothetically you can... I think I've already known this, but I'm just double checking because, like I said, some of this stuff I've played through multiple versions and they kind of change things. But yeah. So you could put a donkey in a boat. And then it would have this many slots. So it's the equivalent of basically having a chest in a boat. Can I get in the boat? Not in the touching you part? Oh my god. This is the one problem. There we go. So yeah, hypothetically you can do that. It didn't seem like I was taming this guy earlier. Do I need to just like give you wheat? I can't remember. I know you can breed them with the hay bales. Have some wheat. No, don't think I'm doing anything with that. I never remember what to do with llamas. I don't really use them for anything. Yeah, it says wheat or hay bales, but didn't seem like it was doing anything. But yeah, they do have less storage. There was a noise, but it seemed like I can only click on him a certain amount of times and then it didn't anymore. Maybe he's tame now? No? Eat the hay bales! Like now he's not eating it. Why you know? It's turtle. Yeah, it's like a limited amount of wheat that it wants to eat. Okay, now you love me. Okay, now get in a boat. Gotta wait for it to poop. Alright, so... yeah, comparatively... llamas, fuck you. This guy only has 3 slots. That might be the least slots they can have. Is it? You can breed them together to get them more slots. If I sit on this guy, is he gonna love me? Love me. I don't know. This guy doesn't wanna eat, doesn't wanna love me. I might have to kick him out of the boat to actually get him to love me. Which seems strange because the donkey was able to be tamed in a boat. It'd be cool if, like, things made sense. Don't make me open the wiki again. I'll do it. Three, 6, 9, 12, or 15. Scaling with its strength. And you can only remove the chest by killing the llama. LOL. C418. Ah, yes, okay, I had like a leaf coming off the back. Or a bud. I think part of my problem was I just thought everything that I built when I was trying to build this in survival was looking ugly. Because scaled up, this is just kind of a crinkle twig. Not loving it. Alright, for actual real break time. And then maybe I'll actually do something on this? I don't know. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Fluff in my mouth. And not like a fart, just the fluff. Twitch is hard, yeah. I just click the buttons because then I don't have to worry about typing the right thing. Yeah, the colons are for Discord. Was that in here? Just want to double check something and then I'll get back to it. Wait, what was that file then? Oh, it brings up the emote selector? In Discord or in Twitch? Like I said, I just usually use the buttons. Ow. Oh, really? That's interesting. That's not what I want. What's the file that I'm looking for? Scroll up harder. Oh my god, please. No. Oh, right. Okay, that was in my email. Just a second. This thought is not going to go away. I'm going to have to I have to follow up on this and then I will. What the heck? Sorry. Oh, here we go. Alright. Oh god. Okay, we're fine. Oh, that is cool. We're all learning things. Alright, that didn't work. Okay. Alright, well, whatever. I'll deal with that later. Maybe. I don't know. Hi, chat. I've been very distractible today. I mean, at least I've been talking. And we've been talking about interesting things. I don't know. I feel like I've had worse streams. I'm eating a gummy, but when I'm done eating the gummy, I'll have a drink. And then I'll have a lozenge. Alright, close that. Stop looking at it. Oh, I know forgetting what I'm doing is definitely also a thing. I think those are two separate things, maybe. I guess I would also probably change the height of these, maybe? I feel like no matter what I do, the stem is going to look tiny compared to the flowers. Maybe I can, like, chunk it up. I think that's kind of okay, but I'm not 100% sold on it. Honestly, it's something nobody's going to even look at for more than 5 seconds, but you know. I think it's better than having it be a twig. This tree needs to die. Also this tree, just for good measure. But yeah, if there's any like tweaks or additions or things we should remove from the bingo, or ideas you have for like maybe a separate bingo for when I'm doing like art or life in the woods or something, feel free to discuss and do some like game balance. It can be changed. Also could do some of this in the lighter green, that might help as well. Trying to figure out like the curve that we're gonna go with. Oh, I do have my reference photo. I should get that. Get that out and see if that'll help me. I don't know. Right now I'm mostly just going for the shape. It's like a stick. Twig stick thing. Well, not a stick, but... yeah, okay. Excuse me. Oh, because you did the hic count and then I hiccuped. Looks like someone's giving me the finger with that one. I feel like we need like some differentiation here, but like I don't know. We have the green terracotta. What's the green concrete look like? Huh, it's not that different. Could be interspersed. Probably. Although this one looks more like this. I don't know. I don't know about that. We'll see. I feel like the wool might work good there because it's kind of crinkly. Yeah, none of that really works. We do also have this color. Maybe? Technically it's an in-between. Don't know if it's the right in-between. What's everybody else up to right now? We're not going for photorealism here. I should just, you know, try and build it as it is, how we're doing it, and then oh no. Yeah, I'm certain that my mother has sent me photos of plants that look like penises recently. My hair has started getting long enough that, because it was kind of floofing in every direction, and then I started kind of like pushing it back, so like just kind of pulling my hair towards the back of my head so it wouldn't be in my eyes. But now I've started like kind of trying to swoosh the hair on the top of my head to the side and like part it so that it's not just floofing all into my eyeballs. Yeah, I don't know if she'd be weirded out. She likes plants a lot. And I don't think they're the kind of plant you can just buy. That's the thing too, like the hair on the front of my head, like the top, front, middle part of my hair is like the crunchiest and crinkliest and like the most like knotted and like kind of frayed. I don't know. It's like, it's not nice. I feel like I need to trim some of it or something, but I'm kind of trying to grow it, so I don't know. I haven't seen enough Star Trek recently to know what that even looks like in my head. But yeah, my hair is doing all kinds of weird things. Very strange. Very crinkly, very curly. Everyone keeps talking about Star Trek. I'm gonna have to watch it. Tim's been watching it a lot recently. Sucks to your ass, Mar. I just took my pills. It's like I knew the time was coming. At least it isn't doing a Picard. Well... yeah, there's nothing wrong with the Picard. I just didn't have anything funny to say, so I just said, well. Oh yeah, I was supposed to have a lozenge. My throat is already pissed. What did I do today? Woke up relatively early for grocery delivery. I had a banana for breakfast. Worked on the Life in the Woods, like planning and dark moding and capturing and stuff. Did some stuff on my phone. Actually, I can look at my to-do list. What did I do? Oh, that's not what I want. I want... oh, I made burgers for lunch. I forgot about that. Yeah, we went for a walk. We walked like 3-ish kilometers. I was very tired. I guess that's really all I did. I mean, I did stuff on my phone. I did rest after the 3-kilometer walk and burgers. It was an eventful day. It was definitely productive. Yeah, maybe I want to put some other textures in here. I don't know. Do also have this, which is a possibility for that pink. I wish there was like slabs or stairs of any of the blocks that I'm using. That'd be nice. There's also the moss block. Yeah, I'll probably end up using like moss to make it not spawnable. Moss or like the wool colors. I mean, just to like give it more texture? I don't know. And just to like break it up. So it doesn't look like one big thing. See, upgraded. I feel like the carpet's actually better. It's not great, but I mean, it does work. No. No. So probably either the green or the pink for that situation. What are the options here? Maybe gray? I mean, gray doesn't distract too much. Yeah, I think light gray is probably the best bet there. Not ideal, but not the most terrible thing. This is where everything starts falling apart. What was I thinking this would work for? Was I thinking this would work for that? Maybe? It could. Would that work with brown? I don't really like it there though. I don't know. I like the texture of it. And I like the colors that are inside the wood. That looks nice. How do I want this to be though? How big do I want it to be? If I want it to at least do these 3, maybe not in this order, I need it to go that far. Maybe something like that. If I put this one at the end and scooch those ones closer together in there, maybe swap around the size of those two. It's not great. Trying to get like the angle of the curve. Angle of the dangle. It's not terrible. Like this is all kind of Frankenstein together right now, but I think that's all right. Give me that daytime though. Like I don't mind the top edge of that as far as a curve. I always forget, is it toggle downfall? No. It used to be toggle downfall, didn't it? All right, lozenge. I feel like I have enough information to start working on the real thing, maybe? Maybe? This is the problem here. If I do that. Hey! But I need to open that back up again because I need that reference. Hello, Dave. so tired. I feel like today was extra exhausting and I don't know why. Right. I think that's this one that had most of my building supplies in it. Probably could use a top up. What do we got? What are we missing? We've got the purple terracotta, we've got some magenta. I know there's some terracotta and wool there. Well, yeah, I need some of these things. Green terracotta, lime terracotta, green concrete, lime concrete. Yeah, some of these blocks I'm not really going to be using. Concrete powder, wool or carpet I can make out of the wool. Oh, there was a bit of crimson hyphae. I think other than that, it's pretty much all blocks I planned to use. Hey, D Luna. Nope, apparently it is nighttime. Good thing I touched a bed. Let's double check and see what I have downstairs. It's been so long since I've been on, and for some reason Minecraft looks really weird to me now that I had the other UI that was like bigger. Oh, wrong one. I got turned around. I feel like the game is a lot quieter than the music. I don't know why. Chatting how, yeah, well, that's true too. Yeah, the song does seem loud, doesn't it? I need a new shield. That's what I need. Yep. Yeah, I don't think I have anything to smelt in there, but may as well top it up for whenever I come back. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I need in here. I can always grow some of the crimson trees at the build area as well. Slime squishes. And I've got plenty of resources. I'm probably fine. I do need a new shield though. Been a while since I've walked through the Nether, so may as well get equipped. I guess if I use wool, then it could get exploded by lightning. So it wouldn't hurt to bring a lightning rod to put nearby in a place that won't destroy anybody's flower. Gotta look for pretty fishies. Doesn't look like we have a lot of fishies. I think a small part of my confusion might be that I've been playing like full screen games lately, so it just seems like Minecraft is tiny. Because I'm currently not playing it full screen. Oh, it's a bye-bye. Hello, bye-bye. Oh, I should check my mailbox while I'm here too. I didn't know this guy got a friend. Z and Z squared. Yeah, I never would have guessed that that was you, Lagamove. Never would have guessed. Hey, Turing. Yeah, didn't think so. That's alright. I'm still pretty pleased with my house. I don't know if I'll ever get around to making that fourth bridge, though. Or, like, actually decorating the interior. Oh, there's still at least one fishy in there. Heaven forbid you put more than one fishy in there, though. We'll just push each other out. Just reacquainting myself. Yeah, I need to finish my backyard too. Boing, boing, boing. Ow. Yeah, my arm is pretty alright too. I never checked the mending guy. It's probably fine. Alright. How the hecky do I get there? I'm trying to get to the giant flower build area. Here we go, it's this one. The last one I checked. How much food did I bring? It's the real question. I've got at least another stack in my ender chest. Push comes to shove, I could always fish. I just wouldn't be, it would probably be worth going back to the base, or back to spawn to get a mass amount of food. Apparently there's an invisible wandering trader. With glowstone, magenta dye, cactus, melon seeds, light blue dye, and gunpowder. Oh, my gross scaffolding is still there. Oh yeah, I was gonna see what else was here. No purchase necessary. Grab some moss blocks and moss carpet. Could also use a little bit of glow lichen. I might grab these for now. Don't remember how much of these I have in my chest. Is it the magenta carpet? Yeah, I might need to go get more green wool. Let's see what's in my chest, or in my... Yeah, I don't have any green wool yet. I'll just take that with me, thank you very much. I think I needed some gray as well. Apparently it is the time of breaks, so I will be back. Alright, sorry. Just finishing some Kinder chocolate. It's all stuck to the inside of my mouth. Drinking my water and just look up and realize there's a spider web on that. Right above my head. The good thing about going for long walks, I've been taking my small bottle with me, and I'm definitely drinking water. Now let's see if it gets... Oh, good. It did get the right one. Phedran eats delivery. I didn't notice that before. Nice. Thanks, Dave. Should bone meal at least a little bit more of the glow lichen. I need shears for that. Where are my diamond shears, though? I need to, like, I need to enchant some shears or something. I guess, wait, no, you can't use the... You still need to use shears on the lichen, right? Not a hoe. It's been a couple weeks. I don't remember anything anymore about Minecraft. I just dump it all from my brain as soon as I stop playing. I think the hoe just really confuses me as far as like the leaf stuff now. Something trips. Was that me? Did I trip? Strange. Alright. 23. I don't know. I might need more. We'll see. You're still the same guy, right? Yeah, you are. Technically, he's actually selling things that would possibly be useful for this whole flower building area, but, you know. Oh, I should also double check the space that I chose. Just gonna put this here. Is that far enough away? Let's put it here. Just so that it's nowhere near that sign and it's far enough away from here. I don't know how far you can actually capture lightning from. Alright, so what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6 to 7 to 8, 9, 30, 31 plus. Alright, and what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, geez. Is this every 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Yeah, I got way more space. How many did I... Oh, these were how many things I thought I was going to put on there? So, like, that's a lot. I might just go with what I kind of built on creative. We'll see. We got space. We got space to grow if we need it. So, what do we initially need? We need green. All the green. Don't need this. Don't need that. Might need more green wool. Might need more moss. Might need more green concrete. Here. Here. Just put some of these over here. Ow. Yeah, let's make a stack of concrete. So yeah, green wool and moss. There is more moss here. There's a little bit more moss and a little bit more moss carpet. So green wool is the biggest thing I might run out of first. Oh yeah, annoyingly I had a stack that was not full already, so I don't even know if I can tell if I got everything. Hopefully that jerk didn't run away with my stuff. I think I should have got everything though. I was in a corner and I got most of the stuff that flew away. Alright. I probably actually don't want a shield on my hand. I do have this puddle here, which will be handy. So terracotta, concrete, wool, concrete powder, moss. Torches. Also moss carpet. Also carpet. Inventory's already a bit of a clusterfuck. And I'm gonna go sleep, actually. Just in case. There we go. Just so I don't have to deal with that. There's like a dark spot here. Where's this? Can't be having that. Can't be having a dark spot right behind my building area. No matter how dim it may be. Nice building, so much more intimidating in survival. Alright, let's put this on the screen, I guess. So what do we got? This is like 4 or 5 wide. And we go up like 7 before we start doing anything. Of course. That's alright. We'll just take that down. Just for now, we can put this all back up if we need it. But for now, it's in my way. Breaking your ankles times a million. That was actually a lot less scaffolding than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to need a lot more green terracotta though. Come on now. There we go. So that's kind of the base, but we can cut down some of that. Yeah, I think I'm going to cut down some of that already. mostly kind of stuck to like a staggered pattern. We can always come back and like replace blocks if we want to tweak things. It's way too tall. I don't need it to be this tall. Do that for now. Yeah, I need more green terracotta. For real though. Did I have more? Was there more over there? Severely underestimating the resources I'm going to require for this build, for sure. There's a cow in that tree. There's an Enderman just outside of my, I don't know, loading distance? I don't know. Like these blocks I don't actually need to have green terracotta, so we could put like cobble or something in there. I just hate it because I know it's there. Except for that block, which you actually might be able to see. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we went 3-ish up there. Actually 2 more up in the middle. Okay. Hugs for Nisa. Two more, and then 1-1-1-ish. then 2 and 4. Hey Carter. And looks like chat's got you covered. And then 4, 3, 3, 3 ish. But this is going down from here, which is going to be more difficult. Gonna have to have torches on here for now. We'll work on spawn proofing and stuff once we're actually, you know, kind of done building. Yeah, there is a Discord channel if you have any issues with setting up. Then poor Oliphant and possibly some other people will help you. I do have more. Oh, I need to get more terracotta if there is more. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm definitely stealing more of this. Just all of the things. I'm hoarding it all. I'm sorry. There is more terracotta that could be dyed as well. That's good to know. Oh, while I'm back here, I should sleep. Yeah, we definitely need to do a Phedran game night one of these nights before the new version comes out, because there's a bunch of games that have been built and we haven't played any of them. Also, I don't know if anybody wants to volunteer to do like a semi-spooky, appropriately spooky movie for later this month. I still think it's ridiculous that mobs can spawn on top of scaffolding. So annoying. Right, so we need to go up here. So what took that spot then? Was the lime terracotta maybe? I was like, how far down are we? Well, that's okay, we can replace blocks. We're definitely gonna be putting some pink and stuff in here too, but we'll start with the green and we can switch. Yeah, I mean, like, I think we've already done, like Nightmare Before Christmas and stuff before, but yeah, I was kind of thinking like that kind of, doesn't have to be like actually spooky, but you know, just the thought that we could do, because the 29th is the Friday before. Also, probably gonna put some kind of poll up to do one of the sub-gaming nights on like the 30th, if people are around for that. I don't know how many people would be around for that. Yeah, Corpse Bride, we did do that. Well, this isn't the first time that we've had movie nights either, so we've done movie nights before, but it's also fine to do repeats as well. I feel like I'm just going to be changing all this to the different blocks, but I don't have as many block colors, so maybe I won't. Maybe I'll do like half and half, kind of the way I did build it. I don't know. Hiya! How many did we do? 3, 3, 3? Wait. 4, 3, 3, 3. Okay. Doesn't have to be exact, but you know, I like the curve we had already. I think it was like 2 and 1. We could also possibly do something slightly more like actually scary or gruesome, but we would just definitely want to have like a warning, this is an actual scary or gruesome, you know, movie. If we did something like that. Like Sweeney Todd or something. That would definitely have like a warning before we watched it if we watched something like that. Let's see how that looks size-wise. Looks alright. It's a bit small, but we're gonna beef that up a bit, so. Let me look at the size of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 as well, but just different. This one's 5. I might do like a tinier one than that if we can fit it. So there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'd be squeezing it, but we might be able to do it. Depends on where we hang it, basically. Nine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not even. That's not even the end there. Oh no, my inventory's full of junk. And also building supplies. Alright. Because hypothetically, this is fine. And I could extend it a tiny bit more to get like a teeny little stumpy one on the end if I wanted to. I'm gonna fill in this dumb block because I'm gonna fall in it. It's gonna annoy me and scare me. Where's my lozenge? I need that desperately. I've definitely talked way too much today, and way too energetically. Stretches. Oh. I might put some arnica on even though we only have 20 minutes left because my hands and my arms hurt. Definitely feeling very tired. I feel like I was just like amped up because of the Minecraft Live thing, even though like I wasn't particularly involved in it or anything. You can't make me, Nisa. Stretch. Give Celeste a cuddle. Make sure you're being hydrated. Have a snack. Cat jump parkour skills. Yeah. Apparently today there was one point when Pixie was out front meowing. So Tim opened the door and was like, "Do you want to come through this way?" And she was like, no! And then she like yeeted, like jumped over the neighbor's fence. It's like, I offered to let you through the house so you didn't have to jump over the yards, but okay, sure. Also last night, I think it was, when Tim was saying in chat that like he saw her finally after a couple days of not seeing her. Basically she came to the garage and was like, meow, give me food, meow. So he gave her some more food, and then I went out to see if she was still there, and she was like, treats. I know you got the good shit. Give me the good treats. So I went out and I got the treat container, because we have it like in a cupboard so she doesn't like destroy the house trying to find it. And I got the treats out, and I had them in my, like I got the container out, cracked it open, and instead of her running away from the noise, she like ran towards me because she's like, I know what that is. And then she started doing the dancey dance and like nuzzling my hand, trying to get at him. That's like a, it's like a mathematical wave of chibis. Oh no, Nisa. Yeah, I don't know. The neighbors might be moving away and taking the cat with them. I'm not sure what's going on with them. They're definitely putting things in a vehicle, but I don't know if like they're moving away or like if the kid is moving away or what's going on. Maybe they're just cleaning house. Maybe they're putting stuff in storage. If the kid moves away, then the cat will probably go too. So, high chance of cat moving away. Basically, as soon as we were like, okay, fine. We've hardened our heart to you for 2 years or something. We're finally gonna, like, give you attention. What are those, Lagamove? Those arms? Making room for more power tools? Yeah, they're not the power tool neighbors. They're the ones who lend like their ladder to the neighbors so that they can use their power tools on more parts of their house. Hugs, Nisa. Oh, mathematical wave. Oh. You know, what's the curve? You know the curve I was talking about. That's just the curve that Super Bubble did. Was like, there was a curve there. Not gonna lie, my motivation is 0 right now. Yeah, it looks like little, like, it could be like, the dots are the sleeves, and then it's like the arms, and then the hands, and then they're like holding hands. How's everybody else doing? Are you falling asleep? Because I'm falling asleep. My brain is falling asleep. Ooh, skeleton. Ooh, no, that's not a creeper. That's a fern. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why, but I think it was just like all the excitement, like the hype and the you know, waiting for people's reactions and keeping secrets and all that. Adding on to like 3-kilometer walk and making lunch and all that stuff. I'm just pooped. I mean, I feel like he was making a worse joke, but yeah. I don't know if it's like a specific reference, but I only think of certain words that end in a UNT. Floating enchanted skeleton. Also, all of the GBs. It's funny because in my browser, like in OBS, some of the second line are overlaying the top line. Are any of those any good? I feel like none of those are really that fantastic. I hope they add more options for the overlay stuff, like that actually are good. Oh, there's a fox over there. What's that? Oh, it's another cow. But from a weird angle. Can I procrastinate for the last 10 minutes? I feel like I can. I mean, at least I've made a start on it. Scaffolding's been sitting here for literally like months at this point. My hair is getting so long. Got 10 minutes, chat. AMA. Give me something to procrastinate with. That Super Bubble, that totally makes me think of like some of those really weird old like NES games. Yeah, the Deep Dark looks scary as fuck. And I don't know if they showed like, other than the wood slab and stair, did they show any other slabs or stairs, or was every block that they showed a full block? They might have showed some blocks that are like transparent though, that don't spawn things. I was trying to think of like building opportunities. Like, did they add anything that was like a partial block? Or was it all full block type stuff? Like, same with like all the skulk stuff. Most of it was just like full block stuff, or like weird, I don't know. Was it Karnov? I'm thinking of Karnov now. I think that's what it is called. I've linked it before. Yeah. I don't know if there's anything that shoots like that in that game, but I'm just thinking of that game now. I'm sure somebody's got like some videos breaking down everything that they announced. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the roots were kind of see-through. I don't know if they'll spawn things. The skulk sensor and the skulk, whatever the other thing was, they might not be full blocks. Whatever the thing was that the skulk like spread, that probably doesn't affect spawning. It didn't. It seemed weird. It was like, it didn't even look like it was as thick as carpet. I'm not sure about those ones. I wonder if you move the like shrieker thing, if you can spawn wardens in areas other than the deep dark, or if he only spawns in the deep dark. Like I wonder if that's biome dependent as well as the other triggers. Yes and no, but mostly no, Sam. That's a weird one. We've had that problem. Yeah, rooted dirt in tandem with the root blocks. Yeah, I don't know. The little bit that we got to see of the leaves of the mangrove trees looked really nice though. Like those looked like, I don't know. I don't know if they'll be, they seemed really heavily repetitively patterned, but they like looked pretty. I wonder if you can put the mangrove pod thingies in a plant pot like other saplings. The whole thing with string was that it like, you basically have to put like string on every block and then it works, but if you don't have string on every block then it doesn't work or something. It's something about like checking for error above blocks. It's this whole thing. We got into this when I was having issues with spawning underneath my house. Which I think might have been just like one missing piece of carpet or moss. Trying to think of everything. Because there's the mud blocks, which are probably spawnable. Mud. Oh, that was something else they didn't mention. Now I'm not sure how much I was allowed to mention of the stuff they didn't mention. This is kind of an obvious one, but they mentioned that mud would be something you would like sink into, kind of. So I guess it'd be kind of like the I don't know, like I don't know how much you would sink into it, or if it'd be like soul sand where it's just kind of a little bit lower, or if it'd be like powdered snow where you just sink through it. But they did mention something like affecting your ability to walk on it or through it. But if they have that, then that might affect like its spawnability or whatever. Like if it depending on if it's like a full block or if it just behaves differently. Most blocks they showed were stuff we already had. Like a lot of it's the like just the deep slate, right? Yeah, that's super bubbled. Got it. That's what it is. I know it in my brain, but sometimes I don't remember how to explain it. So like if you had a whole platform covered in string, then nothing would spawn. But if you have a platform covered in string and one block that's something else or whatever, like it could still do it. It could still spawn on the string. Weird, dumb Minecraft stuff. Basically, if there's a block like close enough that's spawnable, sort of, with the air block, then it'll just be like, oh yeah, this is close enough. They could totally spawn on this string. Just like an Exuma video, it probably explains it better. Yeah, mud blocks, mangrove, leaves, roots. Yes, we have had this conversation. That's what I mean. I feel like I dump all of my Minecraft knowledge every couple months. And then every time we have an update, I just like download it all again. I wonder if people are going to get mad and they're going to add copper buttons anyways. Yeah. Yeah. I'm actually shocked at how many things I do remember accurately in this game. Because, I mean, I've spent literally hundreds, if not 1,000 plus hours playing, but I have a shit memory. So I'm honestly shocked anytime I remember something accurately, especially after not playing for a while. There you go. Yeah, and I mean, part of the reason why I haven't been playing is just because I know that an update is coming relatively soon. Relatively being relative, but I knew that like Minecraft Live was happening and stuff, so it was like, well, we'll just wait for a bit and then play, and then, you know. Also, it hurt a lot, and also, like, my hands hurt a lot right now, but I don't know if that's related to playing Minecraft today or just in general from other things. Yeah, pre-shift clicking is also, like, a whole thing, when you have to click on every single item in your inventory to, like, move it into a chest and stuff. Like, without the, like, the shift double click and stuff, is what I'm talking about. Or, like, without being able to, like, shift click into inventory, or, like, to crafting and stuff like that. I'm so dependent on that. Like, where you can do this, the click drag to, like, fill a square. Before that stuff, it's like, oof. Oh no! I guess I have to end the stream. I mean, I guess it's that time. See? It's that time. Yeah, weatherman. Absolutely. I'm so fucking tired. Well, I hope at least a portion of the stream was interesting. I feel like I tried very hard today. I don't know if I was enjoyable to watch, but I feel like I was trying very hard. Thank you. Were any of these resubs? I gotta check. Upgraded. Thank you for the resub. Oh no, wait, that was a gift sub too. Thank you for the resub gift sub. Super Bubble, thank you for the gift subs to Weatherman, Nisa, Legamove, Patman, Nihon, Macfisto. Very much appreciated. I don't think I got any biddies either. I really don't like this credit screen. I'm not a fan. Need to work on that. Alright, who are we gonna... There's so many people streaming. Alright. Excuse me. Sure. Thank you all for watching. I do hope you enjoyed the stream. Let's raid somebody different. I'm not going to stick around to watch because it's a game I may play one day, but thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all tomorrow, and good night.